Hello, my dear Libra. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between May 1st to May 15, 2017, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. I now use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot with Zero Marchetti, and I will start shuffling your cards. So I call the Divine with Love and Light, and I call the 4 Archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and I call the 6 elements: Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Spirit, and Ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Libra viewers. So I want my dear Libras to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So I also want to take the chance to tell you about the Aquarius meteor shower, May 6 till 7, and the full moon in Scorpio, triangling Neptune in May 10. Jupiter is in Libra and has been going retrograde in Libra since February 7. And revealing all imbalances in your life big time. So Mercury, the planet of communication, has gone retrograde in Taurus since April 11 and now quickly going backward in all the star signs up to Capricorn, revealing all lies, also the lies you are telling yourself. Saturn has gone retrograde since April 9, revealing all the lessons being unfinished for you to finish, especially when it comes to things connecting to Sagittarius. Do you really want to live your life? You need to ask yourself those questions now. Pluto is moving retrograde in Capricorn since April 22nd, revealing your worst fears that has the ability to rock the foundations in your life. So it's time to face those fears now, the big ones, and really put in the work. It will be your birth out of your own prison and into the sun. All those retrogrades, it's actually planets seem to be moving backward in relationships to us, and they are going back to pick up all the junk that we left behind, that we need to face and now deal with, and so we can be reborn and renewed. Okay, my dear Libra, so I will just tune in to your readings for a few seconds. There are actually some exciting things happening with Jupiter in Libra. It is also squaring Neptune since January 30. May 1, Jupiter in Libra will square Moon in Cancer, and May 5 to 20, it will triangling Mars. Moon moves into Libra May 7 to 8, going to triangle Mars and square Uranus and Neptune, and opposing Venus. Also, Mars and Venus will have this dance during the whole month with Libra involved due to Jupiter and the other planets. So, okay. Libra, this is your future, and this is your now, and this is the past. So the now is probably the first part of May 2017. But whenever you watch this, it's probably the exact right time to see it. So the first card for you, Libra, is Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is representing love, sometimes new love, like a new way of loving, or a new love coming into your life, or being in love. The Ace of Cups has a deep, deep connection with your soul. It's a part of your whole system. This is your emotional body, having the umbilical cord going back to the divine. You also have your sun, your soul up here, so it's making a Merkaba. So this is your heart. I remember from last month you had last period, I think you had Three of Swords in this position. So this is another thing. This is an open heart space. It might be that someone has given you love like this. This is sometimes a gift of love that has been coming to you. Someone has opened their heart to you, and spilled out what's in there. So Ace of Cups is a beautiful new beginning within love. It's a beautiful gift also to be able to be in connection with your feelings, the feelings being your radio contact with ground control, with the divine that has sent you out to outer space, here to earth. And this is the way that you still can communicate with what you have left behind. So Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. It's beautiful intentions in love. It's having a very pure heart, wanting what's best for each and every one. So the next card is Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands can be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person. Queen of Wands is a very decisive person. It's a very passionate person. It's a person expressing their emotions. She's very compassionate, both towards other people, but also towards herself. And she has clear boundaries. And she's going to react if those boundaries are being crossed. Sorry for my voice. The Queen of Wands is a person that has a lot of experience. She's a fire person, so she's straightly connected with her soul, the fire, the soul. And we can see she's rather explosive with her temperament. She can be very passionate and sometimes also blowing up in your face. Like she can be a minefield. When you go here and you don't know, sometimes she's going to explode, sometimes not. The Queen of Wands is a very beautiful person to have in your life. She's both compassionate to your feelings, to her own feelings. She's very considerate. She's like a tigress when it comes to her children or to other people's children. She will protect them with her life, and she will also correct them, be very strict and tell them the rules. So it's very comfortable to be around the Queen of Wands because she's kind of a little bit maybe a know-it-all, but she tells people how to do things. And she has this experience. Together with the Ace of Cups, it's probably like you have been offered love from this person, or you are in love with this person, a fire person. It doesn't have to be a Leo or Aries or Sagittarius. It can be any person that shows this personality trait, because we are not just our sun signs. We are so much more. We also have ascendants in different places, and we have our moon maybe in a fire sign, or Venus in our fire sign, or more fire sign. Here's a Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands is like Queen of Wands stepping back to an earlier point of her development. With the Queen, she usually have already gotten this what she want. The Knight of Wands is still searching. Knight of Wands is still an energy, wants to find out, what do I want with my life? It's like having a bucket list. I want to do this before I'm finished. I have things to do. I had a mission. I want to complete it. So it seems like the Queen of Wands, this might be you, going back and seeing what is it that you have missed? What is it that you still want to do? What's your dream? I was telling you that, see here, Saturn has gone retrograde since April 9, revealing all lessons being unfinished for you to finish, especially when it comes to things connecting to Sagittarius. How do you really want to live your life? So you see, this is coming here for you. We also have Venus have been moving into Aries, love in Aries, it's like masculine time. It's time for the masculine to rise also and express love and passionate emotion. What do they want? What do you want? So it might be your masculine side within you that needs to be more decisive with showing what you actually want to have in your life. It's time to show your true colors. It's time to take some risks. You have to gamble. If you're going to win, you need to make a bet. So the next card here is Seven of Cups. So since you are a Libra and you want things to not be like hasty or over emotional or temperamental, you are probably feeling like you are in a tsunami wave here, because here comes both the open heart and a lot of fire, like Fire is creativity. It wants to create the future. It's talking about the future. What do I want? What I'm going to focus on now to have this, what I want tomorrow. So it's a lot of decisions that need to be taken. Here with with the Seven of Cups, it's a situation where you don't know. You really don't know. The Sagittarius here is here like saying to you, what do you want? And your answer is, I don't know. I can't see. So, but you have Jupiter in Libra. So Jupiter is big things, like big happy strikes, making everything bigger. Also, maybe your indecisiveness, your so you really can see it, how you fail to take action, how you fail to make a choice, how you just let this fiery passion of your life force, the energy that you're supposed to aim towards one thing, starting to create things, it's split because you don't know, you don't have a clue to where you want to go. So it's like being in a swamp here, and a little bit lost, like in fog. It's also a very emotional state to be in, feeling a lot of feelings of uncertainty and fearing maybe missing opportunities, fearing that things will slip out of your hands, knowing that you get all those chances and opportunities, but don't know which one is the right. How can you choose with this? So the Seven of Cups, sevens are always challenges. It's probably something that you have been unable to do big parts of your life. It might be even going back to past lives. So this is seven. It marks a place where you need to develop. So you really need to connect with your feelings and be able to feel them, to be able to know what's your Ace of Cups, what's your emotional destiny, or this is the Holy Grail. It's like being a knight here, going out to search the Holy Grail, but where to search for it? Where's the right place? What's going to make you happy? So with Libra, it's like you want to think about things, see the laying of the land, make a decision. This is not it. It's not like this time. It's more expressive. It's more explosive with this fire. You need to take a chance. You need to throw yourself out there. The Knight of Wands is a person having a lot of experience, like going out on life and experience a lot of things, doing mistakes, meeting with new people, finding new things that they didn't even know that they like. They need to try it out. You need to try it out before you can know. So you can't just decide from your Libra point of making a firm and very calculated decision that won't upset anyone. You need to experience, you need to try, you need to risk making a mistake. This is how we learn. We can't. Libra wants to know the future and then take action. Here you don't know the future and still you need to take the action. So Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is, it's minor arcana death. It's something, it's like a loss. You're afraid of losing something. Maybe it's like you're trying to catch a train, but you don't really know if you want to be on it. It's like this train moving. It's a hasty fire. It's like an arrow moving, and it's within love probably. And you don't know if you're going to have time to catch up with it, or if you're going to miss this opportunity, or if you're going to lose something because of your indecisiveness, or because of your fear of tomorrow. The Ten of Swords is usually, it's this thinking that you have that wants to calculate every little move that you make, so you don't have to have regrets later, because maybe since you are being a little bit sensitive, maybe you are going out doing things and then regret it, and you don't want to do this. You want to be sure that it's going to be the right move. But this is where you have your fear. You don't want to make mistakes. You don't want to be caught making a mistake, and you don't want to. I think shame might be a problem with you as well, that you can't really face shame. It's like you don't want to feel pain. You don't want to feel like you have done something wrong, or making the wrong choice, or that someone will point the fingers to you and say, well, anyone could calculate this going wrong. So it seems to be a fear with you. And this is the way with fears, that whatever we fear is going to be right up in our face until we are not fearful of it anymore. So this is how we learn, and this is how we mature. This is how we become grown-ups. This is how we are making the experience that the divine wants us to so much to have. It's like we are supposed to go out in the world and do mistakes and feel ashamed and try again and try something else. We don't have a map. We don't have like a map or a compass that's everything is written down like this and this and this is how we are supposed to do it. So we are here, we are a little bit lost in this fog, and we are supposed to navigate through our emotions and our goals. Like what we are feeling and what's making you happy, what's making you feel like passionate, what's making you feel alive. So you need to find this out, because this is the only compass and map you will ever get. No one will stand in a corner and say, okay, Libra, it's this way. Here you can go. This won't be a mistake. This will be cool. You can do this. This might be fear of loss as well. 10 of Swords together with 7 of Cups is like not feeling loved, not feeling appreciated, not feeling like you're good enough, not feeling like anything you are doing is mattering, because you lose it anyway. So it started really very good with this beautiful Ace of Cups. That's the thing that has been born when your broken heart is not so isolated anymore, so you can be able to reach out to people. But the fire is hasty. It wants to have hasty movement. It's not waiting. It's like a plane. It's like a plane waiting here for liftoff, and you need to be on that plane or not. And if so, you need to take the consequences of either being on that plane and regretting it later, or missing the plane and regretting it later. You can't calculate what's going to happen. So for most of you, this will have happened in earlier stage. For you watching in April, this might be happening now. These are your now, the first part of May 2017. So we have the Two of Swords. You had the Two of Swords in the last reading as well. I urge you to look at your old pain and to face it, to be able to open your heart space like this. But here we still see the Two of Swords. That was your response also that time. You don't want to feel the pain. You don't want to get close to this. It's like you feel like this. Your heart space is a hot stove, and if you put your fingers there, you will burn. So you're rather avoiding this, avoiding conflict, maybe avoiding telling the truth about something. It's about love. Maybe you don't tell the truth about how you feel about someone, or how you don't feel about someone. This person has a mask, therefore not showing their true face, and not being honest in relationships. Also the veil here before their eyes, so not even you can see the truth. You are hiding the truth for others. You're hiding it for yourself. You just try to fight. You try to be logic. You're clinging on to this, that you want to make a logic decision. If you would take off the mask, if you take off the blindfold, you will have the moon here and your open heart space. The moon is affecting the waters. The moon are the power that pulls the waters, the communication, one of the antennas from the divine that's actually being able to pull your waters. So if you could connect here to the moon and the waters, your subconscious and your feelings, facing your fear. You need to be brave. You need to be very brave. And to face this, see it head on. Okay, it's the only way that you can make a decision. If you need to do kind of a reality check here. Okay, so what's on stake? What do I feel? What are my subconscious telling me? Usually in this state, when you are so fearful, and it's going to say something that's actually matching this fear. Like, don't look this way, your eyes will burn out, or you will turn into Medusa with snakes in your... the snakes here. It's actually feathers. Feathering the serpent the serpent in the sky, the feathered serpent. It's an ancient god. It's about evolution. So this is your evolution, to become not a serpent crawling with the belly against the ground, but actually getting wings to fly. Birds are a development from lizards. Human beings can also make an evolution like this, but you need to start to see the reality first and start to face your fear, because it's herein lies the treasures, all the steps that you need to take, the compass, the roadmap to how you are supposed to evolve from where you are now. And now this is Libra. We can see the sign of Libra here. Wants to not have conflict, don't want to have your feelings upset. I don't know what will happen if your feelings get upset. Maybe you will break like glass. You want to have things like set out, a plan. You don't want to take risks. The Two of Swords is actually challenging you to take a risk, like the Fool, just jumping over the edge, do something like no one has really foreseen. You just do it. Do something that make your heart pound a little bit. Feel that you're alive. It's no life living like a vampire. So underneath the Queen of Wands, we have a 5 of coins. This aspect of you or this other person is not feeling the love. This person. It's like kind of a writer, it's kind of a storyteller, it's an author trying to write a story, trying to create something, trying to drag you along. Maybe it might be an archetype within you that wants more adventure, wants more life, want to be alive, want to have sexual adventures, wants to have passionate traveling, seeing things, much like the Sagittarius, but a bit more mature. It's older, it's a queen. But this queen, together with your actions, Libra, you're making this person or this aspect of you feeling like it's worthless. It's like you are putting this aspect in your shadow. You don't want it. You don't want to face it. So this aspect of you feels like a beggar, or this person in your life feels like a beggar, like they can't connect with you. And they can't. The truth is, you're not really there. You're not even maybe answer the fiery questions here from the passionate, fiery persons, or not even looking on this what you want, because you fear it so much. Well, what if I don't know? Well, you won't ever find out if you don't connect to your subconscious, because this is here, the information is stored here. So you need to connect with your emotions, even if they are painful, because it's usually this. If you have been keeping your feelings at bay for a long time, when you actually start open the door there, they will just like come over you. It's like attacking you. They have been waiting here with their messages, and it's like biofeedback or feedback from the divine, feedback from your body. So if you're pretending like, no, I don't have a stomach ache, I don't have a stomach ache, I don't have a stomach ache, when you actually realize that you have a stomach ache and you feel it to its full extent, it will be like boom, because you have held it back. It's much better to actually see it and just take the information. It's like a warning. The emotions are like warning lights. It's therefore they are this strong vibration, because they are trying to warn you about something. And if you are just, well, I smashed the glass to the warning sign, or resocket the pulp there, the light, now it can't shine anymore. Okay, so the thing that the light is warning you about is still happening. So wake up. 5 of coins. Either you feel very like out in the cold, like people don't love you, but it comes underneath the Queen of Wands, so it seems like you feel this way and you make other feel this way as well. When you don't show them your true face, when you don't show them your true feelings, you can't connect with other people, you disconnect from them, you feel alienated, you feel lost. This is your soul wants to come through here, wants to be able to fulfill your life with beautiful abundance, and you are going here like a beggar, like a homeless person, like a person not having like food for the day, or not having loving relationships, not having money in your wallet, not having a house, not being invited. So feeling out in the cold. So maybe you have been brave enough to offer someone your love. They didn't take it. And now you are pretending you don't love them, but you still feel like this, unwanted, unloved, not being loved for the person that you are. So sometimes it's like this, and it's you need to face those situations. You need to be able to be brave anyway. You are going to face rejections. People are going to say no to you. But that's not reason to give up. If you're burning this hot for something, if you have this passion for something, don't give up on it, because this is the only roadmap you will ever get is from your soul and from your emotions. So here's the Tower falling. The Tower, something that has been like bringing safety into your life, that has felt like comfortable. It was something that were there, it was very stable. It's being like taken from you here with the Tower card. It's from with divine will, because it's coming things here from out of space, like crashing into this tower, breaking the Four Wands. Four Wands is relationships. Usually it's also your own foundation of self-love. And of course, if you have been rejected, or you haven't been brave enough to show people what you really want and need, you are going to lose things. The Tower is actually a great card. It wants to take away the way that you protect yourself from reality, so you can see the reality and build something that's built on firm ground, that's built stable, that's built on love, connection with other people. You need a tribe. You need people around you. You need stability. This loneliness here and this disconnection, it's not healthy. So it's okay. It's hard. You feel that you're risking something. If you are giving up yourself or showing your emotion to someone, you risk being betrayed. So maybe that's your worst fear, that you will actually start exposing. You have been hiding. We have seen this for a long time, Libra. You have been hiding. You're like this hermit crab that's running into his shell every time it's danger coming, or you feel a discomfort. And here, if you're telling someone that you love them and they will reject you, you will feel like this will be the end of you. You won't be able to take a rejection. So why are you not being able to take a rejection? Why couldn't you survive that? And it's because of your own emotions, the one that you have been trying to keep at bay. So maybe it's time to start to get to know those emotions, because it seems like they have a great big grip of your life, even though you are holding them back for sheer life. You are trying to keep yourself leveled. Maybe you should invite them in and say, okay, you have been knocking on my door here for all my life and probably for several lifetimes, and you have been trying to tell me something, and I didn't want to listen, but now I'm ready to listen, because I see that my fear of my own emotions are controlling my life. So I'm becoming too fearful to even move. I'm becoming too fearful to even take a decision. I'm becoming too fearful to take a risk, because I can't withstand the feelings of disappointment, or making a mistake, or hoping for something that will never be. And the things that's keeping me kidnapped here is my fear of my own emotions. Because if you are being left by someone that you love dearly, and you have exposed your feelings and they don't love you back, what you will be left with, the relationship, it had a chance. They could have said yes, or they could have said no. So there was a chance. But if the relationship isn't there anymore, you are much back to square one. You haven't really lost something. You still have you. But what you are left with is a you that are overwhelmed with feelings that you are not being able to handle, because you have never practiced doing so. So you need to start to practice getting in contact with your emotion and learning how to deal with them, learning what they want to tell you, getting their messages. It's only vibration, it's only frequencies. It's not going to kill you. It's going to make your life a bit discomfort. This is how we go into addiction as well, when we want to avoid those feelings. Instead of feeling the discomfort that's currently roaming around in your body a little bit, you do something. You pick up your mobile phone, you put off TV, you go and do something, some kind of little that has a little touch of addiction. If you could stay with the discomfort instead of doing that thing, and see what's in there. Okay, it's pain, so it's discomfort. You don't want to be there. Stay anyway. Be brave enough to stay anyway. Feel the feeling. So, is it killing you? What's happening? Just stay with it. Don't resist it. Resisting it, it's going to make it worse. Put out the red carpet. Welcome it and say, hello, my dear friend. I'm sorry I have kept the door shut in your face for a long time. And now I'm going to start to get to know you. And I want to learn the language of emotions and the language of love. And you are going to be my teacher. So from now on, I'm going to listen to your teachings. To go into school is hard. It's not easy. No, anyone that's go to school, it's knowing that it's almost killed them off. All those homework, all the things that you need to put and learn. And so it's the same here with emotion. It's going to be tough, but it's like you have been accepted into university, and you are going to take a master's in becoming a master of your own feelings, not controlling them, but heeding their message, being able to take it, the information, the core of the information, not letting the emotions roll you around like in a mud bath. But actually just taking the information. Okay, so I love this person very dearly. This is important to me. I don't like that. I like this thing. So Sagittarius, being able to know what the heck you want. The next card is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is Gemini. It's thoughts. So it seems like you're trying to solve this with your mind again. It's of course very easy for a air sign to do this. The Knight of Swords has the wings coming out of his ears. That's how much they are listen to things. And you see the birds of prey here, seeing things from above, and a tornado. So the Knight of Swords is a good card. It's a person being very witty and smart, being able to see from an above state what's going on, but also being very hasty, jumping into conclusion because it's a warrior, so it's used to protect itself, and it doesn't want to be in this situation, feeling betrayed or experience loss. So be careful of this. Listen to those thoughts. It's a little bit like angel radio. He has this great contact, but sometimes just listen to the thoughts. Write them down preferably. You don't have to act upon them. The Knight of Swords together with the Knight of Wands is utterly impulsive, really aggressive also. If you have been rejected, you might say, to hell with you. I was never in love with you. I'm never going to love you again. I don't want to see your face on this earth. So it's just a protection. It's just you trying to be tough to overcome those emotions that you are not so skilled in taking care of, not so skilled in reading into or decipher. So maybe this is easier to just burn the world a little bit. But Knight of Swords is good here anyway. It's going to help you to see what's making you so fearful. Okay, you say, okay, I really don't like this person. They did this to me. It was awful. And you write it down. So then you will know how you want to be treated and how you don't want to be treated. And in the future, you will be able to communicate this in a more diplomatic way than through those fiery warrior knights. You can say, I feel, you make me feel small. You make me feel like I'm not worth anything. You said this, and this was how it landed in my body, in me. So becoming a communicator instead of a hater. Becoming, judging situations. Use your judgment it's fine, but don't jump into conclusion. Don't believe all your judgment. Just see that, okay, this judgment I make, this is my judgment call. This is how I use my mind. This is what I see. And then you can tell it to the other person. This is what I see. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe it's truthful. And you can get a reflection back. No, this was a misunderstanding. This was how I meant. And you can say, okay, but what about this? And they can say, and you can have this conversation, not deciding that what you think is automatically the truth, because it's not. It seldom is. We are seeing the world through our own glasses, and Knight of Swords is very bright, very smart, can see things, and usually make a good judgment call, but always thinking that they know it all, and this is the only truth, and it's nothing else, and it's usually not it's just saying something about your mind state right now, and what you are fearing, and what you need to see. Okay, so I'm judging this person to be a person that's a backstabber. It doesn't have to be the truth. It might be that they have told you something that hurt. So the actual truth might be that you're hurt. So it maybe isn't any problem with what they actually said, but it was a problem because it was actually your biggest fear. So we fear so many things, and people can't know when they step on our toes. So we need to tell them, maybe not with this warrior outburst, but use the warrior, the one that sees the strategies or what happened. That person said this and this person said that, and just use it to see the situation from and remember that it's your point of view. The next card is Page of Wands. So it seems like the fire here is still on. You might be having a situation going on with a fire person. The Page of Wands here, it's a very young energy. It's a page, so it's going backwards here. You see the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. So it might be a person in your surrounding, kind of going retrograde into. They might have been very mature first, and then they become like more rebellious, and one day even more rebellious, like becoming like a child, an impossible child. So this might be why you are judging them, and also becoming like a little bit young and passionate and aggressive, because someone is acting childish maybe in your surrounding. The Page of Wands is a headstrong young person. It can be your headstrong inner child. It's like a person that wants, it's my way or the highway. They are not here to obey, they are here to lead. They have visions. They are the latest download from universe, the latest, they have the latest information, the latest evolutionary blueprint when they came, because they are fire, they are soul energy, they want to change things in the world. Earth signs wants to keep things stable, they have a mission, they are there to help and enable and build. And this one is the visionary, the one that sees the future before anyone else sees it. And we have you surrounding this and thinking that this is hell. This fire energy that wants to change everything and can't stay put in one place, or always have to, grow and grow and grow, and new visions. And it's like you can never rest. It's like you can never feel content. Like, okay, I did something good here. And so you feel a little bit betrayed here. Like nothing is ever good enough. This person feels childish and spoiled, and it's like they are never satisfied. The Page of Wands wants a lot of things. It has a lot of visions. It has a lot of dreams. It's just popping out new dreams all the time. It's an ongoing like cascade. We see the rainbow color on her wand here, or his wand. It might be a fiery child as well, a child that's maybe mirroring something within you. Libra are very well behaved. You try to never cause trouble. The Page of Wands is a troublemaker. It's a person, it's a young person. They are not very good on following rules or obeying. So it might be that you're very irritated on something being mirrored on the outside of you. If you are being like goody, always trying to do the best, and someone here, they are like breaking every rules. They are driving you crazy with breaking every rules. So maybe it's someone inside of you that wants to start breaking some rules. Maybe you don't want to be this one person anymore. Maybe you want to start communicating. The Page of Wands is very communicative. It's like messages like spirit messages straight from the divine down in this body of this little Page of Wands. So it might be that you are a person, you are thinking before you speak. This person is speaking and never thinking. So it just comes out like really natural. It's instinctual. It's like an animal. Animals are very connected with the divine. They know things. They know when winter is coming. They know when spring is coming. They know if the river is going to overflow or not. They know a lot of things. So this child knows as well, and they are not playing by the rules. So it might make you irritated, and it might make you feel that you might remember things with you and when you were a child, and maybe were ashamed of things that you were doing, that people said, no, you can't do this. And you have been really well behaved since, but you haven't really been loving yourself. So it seems that there's more for you to develop and see when it comes to your own expression, that you have more to express, you have more that you want to say, you are so afraid of your own creation power. You think that maybe if you tell the truth, people will leave you. But actually, when you are being like this, people don't see your true face. They think that you are a liar. You just try to, keep your mouth shut, cause problem, don't make people upset or not make people angry with you. But really, if you would be more like this, saying exactly what's on your mind, people will see that you are more honest, and they don't think that you are a liar anymore. And you aren't a liar, but you are hiding things. You're not saying exactly how things feel for you, or you hold back with your communication. This one don't. So this is like two opposites. It's like the Tower is going to help you start communicating. Maybe in the beginning you won't be very diplomatic, okay? You might rip some head off because you are you feel unloved, so it's going to come out maybe words that be harsh. Remember that words can't be taken away. If you have said something, it will be there in the weave of creation for the end of time. So don't say words that you will regret, but be very decisive with telling exactly how it is. But use nice words, okay? Be respectful, but tell people exactly how you view it. It doesn't have to be the right thing. As I said, there's one jumping, two conclusions, but it's what you need to do. So here we have the Temperance card. So you definitely need to take in your other side. It comes in underneath the Two of Swords here and the Ace of Cups. So you need to take in this fire energy instead. You can't be this holding back anymore. It's time. You see, your soul wants to shine through here. Your soul has been stopped. You have been stopping it. You have been putting yourself in this prison, and now it's time to end this. Side with yourself. Decide that what you feel, what you want, what you see, what you want to express, it's okay. You need to express it. This is you. It's up to the other person how they take it or not. The only thing that you need to live with afterwards is your own feelings. If they reject it in a bad way and they leave you, and this is what you are going to end up with. But probably if you show people your true face, tell them exactly how it is, they will understand you, okay? They will finally understand you. When you get to know yourself, when you start to express yourself, people will understand you. So Temperance card is about taking in your other side, becoming what you are not. So you need to be becoming more communicative. Underneath the Queen of Wands and the Five of Coins, we had a King of Wands. So King of Wands is Leo. It has 7 here. It's talking about spiritual growth. So those fiery person, they don't like feeling humiliated. So if you want a fire person in your life, you need to show them royal treatment. You need to put them like high up and show them that you care. You can't be this cool Libra playing all aloof. They want passion. If you don't show them passion, they will think that you don't care. So Queen and King, you have the whole family of wands people here, so you might have to deal with a lot of fire people, like a lot of people telling you to do this and this and this and this and this, and it's driving you crazy. So but it's just because it's mirroring something within you, your indecisiveness to take a decision of what you want. So they are just mirroring this back to you. When you take a decision, when you find your firm foundation after the tower has swooped everything away, you will be able to answer the questions because you will know. So the last card here, the next card here is the Sun card. So the Sun is your soul. It's the thing you have above here. You have your Merkaba, your magnetic field. So it's coming here. You're going to know Leo. The planet for Leo is actually the Sun. And you see here it's very, very beautiful. This is you getting true soul connection. Maybe this is mirrored with a fire sign person being very much in their soul, being very much in the creativeness. The Sun is, we get the energy from the Sun. The amount of radiation from the sun's rays that come upon Earth is the amount of energy we have to it's like the money we have to create things on Earth. So this is very much having a lot of money in the bank, being able to create your future. You can create whatever you want here. The Sun is also the third card for love in the major arcana. So it's like when two whole people are being joined together with holy matrimony. This is the second card of love. It's when you meet a person that's so much different from you. It's like conflicts. And they have another culture, another communication way of communicating. And it's when you get together like this. This is when your demon plays so well together. This is Leo, creator, dealing with those demons. The Sun, two whole people. You have been twice as experienced now. You know twice as much. You have been learning another culture. So, two lovers card here. And the King of Wands. The next card is the Fool. So very, very marvelous. This is wonderful. So Two of Swords, the Fool. Two of Swords is holding back. The Fool is like jumping, just taking action, just doing this thing. Even if you're scared, even if your teeth are like clappity, 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 and your knees also, you do this anything way. You throw all the cards and you say, yes, okay, we go for it. I will do it. So it's hasty movement here. You don't want to feel the Seven of Cups anymore. This is decisiveness. So you, Knight of Swords, you take a hasty decision and you do something that's brave. The Fool also goes with the face towards the Sun. So it's a person following their soul and not being afraid anymore, letting go of the fear. And the Page of Wands and the Fool are much the same. They are this energy that came to Earth for a reason with a mission. So you are not splitting yourself into 7 different pieces anymore. You are deciding that you are good enough as you are. You're going to start to express yourself, hopefully. And okay, so your expression will come like a war. This is Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. So maybe you will use your newfound power to strike back, to hurt and to intimidate. And don't do this, okay? You don't have to. Five of Swords, if you have get humiliated, you want to humiliate someone else, and you're going to strike back with revenge or saying harsh words. Don't do this. Be diplomatic. Don't say words that you will forever regret. Just, it can be like this. If you have been holding back for your whole life, when the shit finally hit the fan, it will spread all over. Okay, try to be, this is very beautiful soul cards, all of them. This is a soulmate. You have Queen of Wands and King of Wands saying that you are supposed to be together with someone when it comes the same dressed card together. You have the 5 of coins in between, so no one is really thinking that the other one loves them, but the love is there. It's very strong, and it's a new beginning here. You have the possibility of starting communicating your true you. Don't do it harshly. Be diplomatic, okay? Try to say, this is how I feel. This is what I want. Don't try to intimidate or steal energy from the other person. Don't try to rule them. Don't try to be the boss of them. Don't try to hurt them. So it's like you have been hurt, and now there's going to be a little revenge here. So there's nothing to revenge. All the people in your life, they're just there as like it's a drama playing out for your sake, so you will be able to start communicate, but do it in a nice way. Don't abuse people. Don't try to sit on top of them and win over them. This is going to fall back on you, and this will be the next thing that you will regret, because this is what you have been fearing so much. That's why you have hold your teeth closed before your tongue, because you didn't want this to happen. So don't let it. Be mindful of what you're saying. Talk truthfully, but use nice words. Say exactly how it is, but don't try to win over other people. In love, the one that yields is the one that's going to take home the profit, the prize. So, and the prize is connection. Don't disconnect. Don't be this young, reckless, just like a volcano spraying out things. So, we'll see a little bit advice about this. It's of course fear of humiliation also. You think that if you show your true face, people will start judging you. They will start telling you that there's something wrong with you again, and you are tired. You don't want to ever hear this again. Tell them this. Tell them, okay, so I don't want you to tell me how bad I am. I am what I am, so accept me as I am. Tell me what you want me to do instead. Help me. Okay, so we have the map maker of destiny. So it's a very destined time for you now. You have the chance to transform fate into destiny. It's an important situation here. It's like a wheel, and you have come to, you can solve a lot of karma now, and you can actually do a big thing that you came here to do. Ringmaster of scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, details. Be very thorough. Don't let yourself run off like this. Pay attention to details. I think this is more reflecting how you feel that other people are acting towards you. But when you are feeling that they are acting like this towards you, you want to strike back. But actually this is happening within you. It's you that judge you this hard, and you don't have to. Start love yourself, start appreciate everything about you, and you will see that people are appreciating you too. You don't have to go to war here. Ringmaster scrutiny is be very thorough with details. Don't leave things. Okay, so monk or nun and finances. Monk. Okay, so it's like you're feeling a little bit here like it's better for you to be on your own, because when you're on your own, when you don't need anything, you don't risk losing anything. So this might be what you're doing here. You're deciding that, okay, I'm going to say no to everything, and then I don't have anything that I'm searching for, and this will be the end of my pain. But it won't. I will take second card for you. Third card. Let's see if we have something wants to show itself. Woes. Okay, so it might be something deeper here, something more spiritual, because the monk and nun is someone that's not paying attention to their needs. But here comes woes as well. So it's like you're going to build on your self-value in a very spiritual way. So you need to be careful of this, where you kind of deny what you truly need and think that this is the solution to the problem. it's not. The solution to the problem is actually having dreams and going for what you need. And it's like you have made a promise. It's like you have, this is a very destined situation, and you have made a promise to solve this. And you probably have this connection with a very passionate person in your life, the fire that's coming here. You might have several family members that's also fire. You also have Gemini here, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo also. So, Five of Swords, I don't think that anyone is out to get you. It seems like peace can be brought if you are valuing what you have instead of disconnecting from your needs. Okay, so my dear Libra, I hope this helped. I want you to take really good care, and I also want to tell you that I'm grateful for all of you watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting to my videos. It's worth a great deal for me. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, you can contact me at my email in the description box below the video. Okay, bye bye.